Please remember that the Lucie Pod is not a replacement for professional medical advice. If you have questions or concerns about your own amazing brain, please speak to a medical professional. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which I speak to you all today, the peoples of the Kulin Nation. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Hello everyone and welcome to Luce With ADDitude, LWA for short. That's Luce, L-U-C-E, with ADDitude, A-D-H-D-I-T-U-D-E, Luce With ADDitude, the ADHD podcast you wish you had growing up. Hi guys, the Lucie Pod is now Luce With ADDitude, LWA. That's so exciting. So the Lucie Pod name served me well for the past 4 or 5 years, but I felt it was really time for a change and a rebrand, and I feel as though LWA really reflects what the Lucie Pod has always been about, and I'm really excited to continue my podcasting and LWA journey under this fantastic new name. When I used to tell people, I have a podcast, it's about ADHD, it's called the Lucie Pod. As much as I think the Lucie Pod is the cutest name, it's so dear to my heart, whether you think it's novel or original or not. I think it's the most gorgeous little name. I don't think people understood that, it's about ADHD. The Lucie Pod sounds like it's a podcast just about me and my regular life, which it's not. This is not a lifestyle podcast. It's a podcast that, yes, is hosted by me, a 20-something-year-old navigating the ADHD world and being ADHD, but it's not about my day-to-day life, just me being Lucie. I'm not interested in sharing my daily life, and I don't think people are interested in my daily life. The Lucie Pod, the LWA, I should say, is a podcast, an educational platform, an advocacy platform that is sort of designed for and by 20-somethings around, ADHD information, advocacy, content, and just making it more accessible to young adults and their parents. I feel as though a lot of the content and media around ADHD, especially for parents and newly diagnosed people, is very bleak and intense and very medicalized. And so the Lucie Pod was born out of seeing that bleak narrative. And I was also born out of the fact that I wish I had something like this when I was younger, and not really depressing books or podcasts made by, very, very old people, which are super valuable, but they just do not speak to that younger population. And so that's what the Lucie Pod was and what it continues to be, just under a new name. I have some other exciting things to also announce. So the first one is that I have a Substack. I have a separate Substack, which I might reveal later, to do with my writing, but it's not relevant. But I have a Substack and it's Luce With ADDitude. It's all going to be in the show notes, but it's got the same purpose. It's a free podcast, a free Substack, educational platform, dedicated to making ADHD content, research and information and entertainment more accessible to young adults and their parents. So if you subscribe to my Substack, you are, supporting ADHD awareness and advocacy. You'll have access to my notes and my thoughts, my posts, my blog posts, the podcast episodes, and any other social media content. And it's all in one place. So if you're not necessarily following me on Instagram, which you should be, or Facebook, you'll have all of the updates on Substack, which I'll put in the show notes. So I have a Substack, which is so exciting. It's so cute. So I no longer have the Lucie Pod WordPress website. I transferred that over to Substack. The next thing that I want to announce, which is pretty freaking exciting, is that I also have a proper YouTube channel. Now you're probably thinking, Lucie, you always had a YouTube channel. You used to tell us to go subscribe to it. Yeah, I did, but it didn't have it didn't have any videos on there. It only had a couple, and it's because I didn't know how to properly upload all of my podcasts onto YouTube, but there was a way to do it. It's worked out. So now all of my episodes from when I started to now are all on YouTube that you can access. It's all for free. All of my podcasts on whatever platform you use are for free. Obviously, I understand that Spotify is not for free, but in terms of listening, you can listen to it on YouTube for free, and it's the same thing. It's Luce with Attitude. And yeah, those are the exciting announcements. So make sure that you go down into the show notes, have a look at my new Substack, my new website, I should say, my YouTube channel, and every other goodie that I've got, my Instagram, my Facebook, and it's just the same thing. It's just Luce with Attitude. I've got a new logo, which is really freaking cute, a new banner image. I'm just so excited to continue on this journey. It feels, really like fresh and clean. And I was debating this for a while. Like, I think since the beginning of the year, I was like, I really do need to change my name. I really need to, work something out. And thanks to Trent listening to me and my ideas, I came to the great name of Luce with Attitude. And I hopefully won't have to change it, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll be in a new stage in life in 4 or 5 years and I'll have to change it again. But yeah, I just wanted to announce that and let you know that I'm still here and that I have got some exciting ideas in the works, and you'll see me again soon. Okay, bye.